Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still new, just over a year old, so if you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. It really helps me out. And a big thank you to everybody who's already subscribed, all of my viewers. I love you all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being here with me. For those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing a series. It's an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It's called Perception, The Two Yet One. Book 1 here, which I've read aloud live on Facebook and uploaded all of those videos here to YouTube for you to enjoy for free. Just know that Book 2 is published and available. All the links that you need for my books are in the description box below, whether it's to purchase or to watch me read Book 1 aloud to see if you like the story. And everybody I know loves it, so if you give it a shot, you may very well love it too. All right. Also, if you would like a personal reading, I am still offering those. The information to contact me to schedule one is in the description box. So welcome back everybody. I have a new tablescape, tarotscape, whatever. It is for summertime. I love summer. It's one of my favorite seasons ever. So I have some new stuff here. I just love this cloth I just got at the fabric store. It looks like pool water. I just love it so much. And I've got this cute little mermaid's tail here, and this is your abundance visual that I made out of like a little party favor, and this is just a plastic bead, and I made this out of an old mask for COVID, and I dyed it pink with some strawberry because I didn't have any food coloring, but I love it. And so there you go, there's your abundance visual. I got these cute little stickers here are from scrapbooking. I've got some little flip-flops here and a sand pail and sunglasses and stuff, and this cute little whoops, put that little shell back. There we go. It's an umbrella and a ball here and just all these shells, and oh, I just love this too. This dolphin turns colors. He's actually a lamp. He's a lot like my moon lamp. So all right, so summertime, right? So I've been saying how I got new decks, and this is one of the new decks for summertime, the Mermaid Tarot by Lisa Robertson, illustrated by Julie Dillon. Now this isn't the same creator, of course, but this is very much a lot alike as the Enchanted Tarot. It's made by Llewellyn here. It reminds me a lot of the Enchanted Forest Tarot. I really love it a lot. At the end of the reading, I'm going to pull however many, like at least one card from the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle deck here by Angela Hartfield. She is the same creator of the Ganesha deck that I used recently. And I had been thinking about using this particular deck because there's so many mermaids in it, but then I just wasn't doing it. But when I did Virgo, the first reading for this week, they got the Queen of Wands, Pele, right there in the center. And then later on, I just really felt like I needed to get the deck, so I did. I just got it off of my shelf here, and I started to shuffle it, and Pele came out. So I knew that I was supposed to use this deck this week, the Legendary Ladies Goddess deck by Anne Shin. What just came out for Gemini was, woo, powerful. So these really wanted to come out this week, so I'm very curious to see what they will say for you. Now, I will clarify if I need to with the Tarot of the Cloisters, and it occurred to me that I can look up who created this, and it's someone named Michelle Leavitt. Okay? So, thank you, Michelle. All right, so as a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will. I read major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. That is the plan that you wrote for your own life before you incarnated, so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain poignant lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration and wisdom encoded within your soul. As you go, well, you can lower in vibration in a lifetime due to your free will. But if you can manage to continue to rise lifetime after lifetime, you can become what is called enlightened, like Jesus, Buddha, Isis, Thoth. We know that these people affected a great deal of positive change on the planet. So when I'm looking at your major arcana, it's a lot like looking at your fate or fortune, but it isn't exactly because of your free will. There are times there something is happening in our life, and no matter what we try, we cannot change it. That's because we wrote it that way. Those times are indicated to me by the Wheel of Fortune card, which you do not have. All right, so let's get started here, right here at the heart of everything. You got the moon. Okay, so this is strange. All three air signs got this card today. All three. Libra, Gemini, and now you, Aquarius. This is a huge part of the air signs right now. And it doesn't surprise me because this particular moon card is very different from the others. Now, I like to work with the energies that a deck was created with. I believe that is just part of how I get my messages. Traditionally, the moon card is about intuition and deception. Okay, those are the two words that always come up for the moon card. Something is deceiving. The moon only shines because the sun shines on it. It's reflecting the sun. It's deceptive, but it's not so bad, right? But the thing about this, the moon is also about trickery, because something may look different in the dark than it does in the sunlight. There's something, I always say, there may be something that you know intuitively is going on, but you can't quite see what it is. You're in the dark about it, and you need it to come to light. Also, I've been feeling very much like there's a full moon coming that is going to be very important for everybody here. I think that's next week. All the air signs. I'm a Libra, so I'm one too. But if you look at this particular card, you'll see how different this is. You may already have figured that this is a siren, okay? And everybody's like, oh no, sirens, they lure people to their death, But this particular siren is a full moon siren. And the song that she is singing is a healing song, okay? So this, she's singing, this is vibration, this is communication. It's a kind of communication. So I feel like you may have heard something may have come to light, something that your intuition knew was there, okay? And then something it came to light, and it was rather healing for you, okay? Like I said, the moon only shines because it's reflecting the sunlight. When we find that out, we're like, oh, so yeah, that was deceptive, but is it a big deal? No, I guess not. But I feel like there's something about yourself, possibly, that you found out. Okay? Also, your intuition, you may have been feeling like your intuition has been rather strong lately. Okay, so that's enough for that. Now, when I was talking about the legendary ladies deck, I mentioned Pele. Now you have also gotten Pele, the Queen of Wands. This is creative power. Pele is strong. She is not an energy that, okay, I'll tell you what she is. She's strong. She doesn't fool around. She doesn't have time for things like mourning over things. She's about life and death, beginnings and ends, the flow of life, destruction and creation. Okay, she is the kind of goddess that is very loving, but also has some pretty tough lessons for people. I think to me, she's a lot like Kali, goddess Kali, and goddess Sekhmet. These three are goddesses that you don't call upon unless you are brave enough to go through the transformations they put you through, because they're not fooling around. Okay? Now, she's all about creation. Okay? She's all about, she destroys land with the lava to create new land. She knows when it's time to end a cycle. Now in this particular deck, this talks about the lava. This is the blood of the earth in this particular deck. This is what she is in control of. Liquid fire. So this is kind of an interesting beginning here. It looks, you've got fire and water. Fire and water. Look at how this is above her head, and then she's got this is called a fire pearl, but right now it just looks like the solar disk that is on top of Isis's head. Now, she's got lava and she's in all this water. These are very similar. Okay, so I just feel like maybe what happened is your intuition showed you something very powerful, very inspirational, and that you understand a bit more about yourself and about the beginnings and endings in life. The water and the fire and how they balance. The intuition and the action. The love and the non-love, as in water, non-attachment. There's this balance between these two, like kind of like a back and forth. They're very almost at odds, but they are working together because they're so similar. The water flowing this way for her, the great big moon, the water flowing down for her, the little sun. Wow, you know what I mean? So I feel like you may have found something out that is very healing for you, and now you're looking at beginnings and endings. You may be getting ready to begin something new, okay? So now this is what's at the root of all of this. I just had this for Gemini. This is the Page of Wands, okay? And like the Page of Wands in the Forest of Enchantment, this is a child who is learning how to use her wand, okay? She's not scared to learn. She knows that she'll, if whatever she does, even if she makes a mistake, she's going to be okay. When she's in the reverse, it talks about being impatient and ignorant. And what that does is that turns into whatever you're doing is like a walk of shame or something. You didn't know enough. Okay, there was a point when you were impatient and ignorant, when you were taking some beginning steps in something. And what it did is it kind of just failed miserably. Okay? So that must be what you found out with the moon. You may have been tricking yourself. You may have seen things differently. You may have been deep in your emotions here and hiding things, deceiving yourself. But what happened is somehow you learned, or maybe you're learning right now, that you can't know everything there is. and that we do make mistakes, and that you got to slow down a little bit so that you can start what you're trying to start the right way. This is her knowing that she's going to make mistakes, and it's okay. She's brave. This is her rushing ahead, pretending she already knows everything, and then it just screws things up for her. I feel like Pele is telling you, you know, that part of you that wants to rush ahead was me. I'm very capable. I know exactly what I'm doing. But you were deceiving yourself because you didn't know everything just yet. Now here's what is in your recent past and is moving out of your life at this time. It's in reverse, but I'll just show it to you right side up. And this is the Ten of Pentacles for this deck. Isn't it nice? Now this is the mermaid feast, okay? They're counting their blessings is what's going on in this particular. This is what it's focused on. They're all going to have a nice feast, and they're doing it because of, you know, why do people have feasts? Well, because they have plenty, or it was harvest time, or there's something to celebrate, okay? So I think what these mer people are doing is they're just celebrating the fact that they have so many blessings. When it's in the reverse, though, what this is talking about is basically the Five of Coins and the Five of Cups energy, where you have lack mentality. You know, other times this is a financial loss, or you didn't get your inheritance. But this talks about, despite having every single thing that you need, you are still feeling like you don't have everything you need. Like your cup is still half full. You've got that lack mentality still going on. So this is what's moving out of your life, which is really good. Really good. Okay? This is like, am I good enough? Do I have enough? Do I have what it takes? No. No, I don't. I'm just going to rush ahead. That's moving out of your life. So that's good. Okay? Now, these next two cards for me as a reader are future cards. And right here, what we've got is the Three of Swords. This is heartbreak. Swords is your energy along with Libra and Gemini. Air energy, intellect. And we know the Three of Swords is heartbreak. These mer people are crying because this whale is beached and also taking its last few breaths. There's nothing left that they can do. This is heartbreak. Okay, this is heartbreak. So there's something that's going to break your heart, and I'm feeling like maybe it's the result of this. But there is still this. Sometimes when we learn things that are hurtful, it's still healing. It's still healing to know. This, you may have heard something came to light, and in the near future, your heart will be broken from this communication. This is the communication suit, but you're going to be very strong and determined. Look at Pele. Ooh. Ooh. She's powerful. You see her? Her face says determination. There's love, there's kindness, but there's determination. She's not fooling around. I feel like this is also misguided determination. All right, so now what we have here is the Six of Cups. It's in the reverse though. Okay. Let me just show it to you upright. It's so cute. Now the Six of Cups traditionally is about children, and that's what you have here. We've got some really cute mer kids here. I'm going to call them mer kids. They are very innocent. They're playing with a bunch of cups. However, as you and I have some sort of reference as to what cups are from children, that's what we use cups for, to drink from. They swim in the water all day, so they don't have any clue what cups are for, which is why we have, like, that one is wearing it as a hat, and this one is catching fish. They don't have a reference. This one is looking in it. She's so cute. Look at how cute these two top ones are. It almost looks like she's trying to hear something in it the way we listen to conch shells. Okay, so they don't have any reference for what a cup is. So they're just playing with it. They're just like making up things for what it is. This is memories, this is nostalgia, this is fun, you know, this could be somebody that you grew up with, this type of energy, okay? So, but what this is about is how memories can be deceptive. Whoa. Deception. All right. Cups. You don't have any cups just yet. I don't think you have any cups at all. Any more cups? This is the only cup energy you have. Yep. So this is nostalgia, this is children, this is childhood friends. This can also be past life. Okay? This is the past. This is fond memories. But what this one focuses on mostly in this deck is how memories can be deceptive, especially the ones from childhood, because they're part of our very first memories, so it can be kind of hard to remember them the right way. What you might remember as painful, somebody else who was there as a child may remember it as exciting or fun. What this asks you to do is reevaluate one or two of your childhood memories to see if they're triggering you emotionally. Okay. Yeah. This is the healing. Okay, I get it now. I get it now. Guides, thank you. Something happened in your past that probably traumatized you, and you don't remember it the exact right way. Maybe somebody is going to or did tell you the right way, which is healing. This is asking you to heal from the past in order to see better. The reason, the root of the whole thing here is ignorance. This is a child, the Page of Wands. This is when you were learning. This is when you were a child and you rushed ahead. You were ignorant and you were impetuous and you rushed ahead and you probably embarrassed yourself terribly. Or this is how you remember it. And maybe it's not true. Maybe the truth was that you embodied Pele. And while you may be remembering weakness and embarrassment, the truth of the matter may be that you are just strong. and that you did get it right. And sometimes there's just beginnings and endings. And if you don't attach to these things with so much emotion, you can understand beginnings and endings better. You know, maybe some people thought that that you were cold. When you're not attached to things, people think you're cold, which is funny because she's so fiery. But she's not attached to things that have to be destroyed to build new stuff. She doesn't slow down for that. Maybe that's what you did. Maybe you have been deceiving yourself about how magnificent you truly are or you truly were. There's something in your past that you've got to heal, to take charge and be strong, to continue to create your life. Now, sure, you may have a broken heart. Maybe you broke your own heart. You know, oh my God, I've been saying this to myself for so long and I was really awesome and now I've wasted so much time, or now I was so sad for so long, or maybe you found out something was worse than you remember it. But at least now you're going to heal. You know, maybe this is the memory. Maybe you thought you accidentally killed this whale when it wasn't you. You know what I mean? Something deceptive like that. I am so curious to see if Pele will come out again, because she is so strong. She's got a lot of fire in here, just like the first time she came out. All right, so the next energy that we have here is the Page of Swords. Let me just show her to you in the upright. All right, so the story behind this page here is that she has found this sword. She doesn't know what the heck it is because she's a mermaid. All she knows is that it is shining in the light, okay? But when she is in the reverse, this may be a lesson that you don't think applies to you. This is when you think you already know how to make decisions. As a hope card, you may be hoping that this lesson isn't really what it is. Huh. Because let me tell you something. The traditional Page of Swords here it's usually a guy, and he's like a supervisor that reports back to the big boss. And then when it's in the reverse, that is a stalker in the worst way. Upright, it can be like somebody watches your social media or something. However, in this particular deck, this particular reading, I don't feel any of that. Okay? Because, hang on, let me get this little book here. Swords is in the, there she is. Okay. Right. Okay, so you might not think this lesson applies to you. I'll just read it. Okay, like the lessons of all the pages, you may think this one does not apply to you. You consider yourself already well-groomed in making decisions and don't understand why you should have to go back to basics and retrain your mind. The truth is, you are not as good as you think at deciding which thoughts are helpful, which habits are supportive, and which flashes of inspiration to follow. Which flashes of inspiration to follow. Wands is inspiration. The Wands is a flash of inspiration. You have made numerous mistakes and have not seen any substantial results, so the page has swum into your life to offer assistance. Take a step back and see where you could be more active and less impulsive in your decision making just for a moment. It surely can't hurt. Okay, so I think that maybe as a hope card, I think that you're hoping that this lesson doesn't apply to you. However, it does. Okay. You acted probably on the wrong flash of inspiration. Now, what you've got going on right now for your state of being or current environment. Wow, look at that, right? This is like Sleeping Beauty, Snow White here, basically Snow White more than anything. There's something, there's a character in my books that this reminds me of as well. Now, wow, look at all these snowy white animals all around her. I don't know why I'm looking at that, but this is obviously a mermaid in ice, okay? And the Four of Swords is resting. And a lot of the times, for me, the Four of Swords is like some peace of mind. However, I don't really feel that. I don't feel like you're in this state of peace of mind exactly. I think that you are probably getting some rest because you probably intuitively know with this moon here that you've got this heartache coming. So you're resting up before it comes. Because you already know that you moved a little too fast here. How do you know? Because you've got Pele. She is very certain. She's not fooling around here. As the Queen of Wands too, this is also of someone who's very confident, someone very beautiful, someone who's magnetic, very strong-minded and strong-willed. Okay, so I feel also that unless this is a fire sign in your life that is influencing you, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, this is your energy of you're just like that's it. I'm just going to be really confident and I'm just going to keep forging ahead. But right now you're resting. You may not even be wanting to think. This is what I'm hearing right now. You don't even want to think because the swords is about thought. It's all about your mind, your intellect. You don't want to communicate right now. This is kind of almost like a hermit moment, but temporary. And it's not part of your divine blueprint. This is minor arcana cards. So this is your just sort of deciding to be quiet for a minute. Okay, you're just being quiet. You're just kind of resting and not communicating. But I feel like you are being very protective by all these animals. Maybe what you've got is some spirit animals around you right now that are keeping watch as you get this rest because they also know this is coming. Now what we've got here is the Three of Pentacles. All right, now this is your fear. There's some sort of collaboration. You don't want to work with others or something. You're just like, yeah, that's what this is. Everybody's happy creating something together. Everybody has their own job to do and they're doing it well. But as a fear card, I would say that, yeah, right now you just don't want to be around people. Okay. You don't want to be around people right now. There could also be I'm feeling there's love here because often this broken heart has to do with a love relationship. There may possibly be a love relationship and you're afraid of a third party situation or somebody interfering. But when this is right side up, this is really just harmony. People working together harmoniously, people who can be very different. This is a frog queen. This is a sprite, I believe. And then we have a mermaid here, and they're all doing their job. This is a lot like the Three of Pentacles and the Forest of Enchantment deck. So you may be fearing a type of collaboration or harmony with more than two people involved here. Your other pentacle card here is this, the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. This is, you know, counting your blessings and sharing them with others. This is creating blessings with others, probably for others. This is your fear. All right, so this is your potential outcome. Pele's energy again. Okay, I mean, I know this is the Knight of Wands, but Pele is ruling this energy today. Okay, now the Knight of Wands is movement forward. He is one of the faster moving knights. Knights are all bringers of change. This is a Sagittarius energy. So he's very on point. He knows his target. Sometimes this is player energy. But you know what? I just feel like with this determination here, okay, this is the same energy. Well, you know, for some of you, if you're afraid of a third-party situation, you know, it could be that this Queen of Wands is just, nobody tells Pele what to do, man. There could be, it could very well be that this person is very independent and they're not as traditional as others. However, he also, for me, he's a card of relocation of your residence. You may be moving. Okay, so this is what this means mostly in this deck, though, is everything that you've been doing, it's all coming to a head. Okay, and pretty soon you're going to get to show people what you've learned, and you'll see that all your sacrifices have been worth it. Okay, now at the underlying energy here is the Knight of Swords. Sorry, there we go. Now this Knight of Swords is the other fast mover in the deck. Okay, so this is the underlying energy. You want to move fast. You moved a little bit too quickly here, okay, but you are going to be able to move very soon. But this is you being out of alignment with your idea. And this is telling you, oh, I'm sorry. Hang on. I think that I have to look it up. I think I was saying the wrong thing. Right, okay. Knight of Swords. Ideas come and go. Yeah, so this is about ideas. Oh, okay, so the upright means that you're being asked to commit to an idea. Yeah, and the reverse is that your idea was out of alignment. Yeah, I had that backwards. Okay, so this is saying commit to an idea. Okay, not just any idea, but the one that will move you closer to what you want out of life. Okay, you've got to be willing to clear your mind and just go for it and just commit. Okay, so here's what I'm feeling now from this energy. That player energy that doesn't want to commit. It's saying commit to this, because it's more than it looks. Much more. Stronger than most others. Okay, so I'm going to get this out. I'm already at 39 minutes. Oh my God, and I'm sorry, guys. I just get these messages and I have to say them. And if oh man, sometimes I think about these readings and then later on I'm like, oh no, I see this. And then, well, it's too late. I already recorded it and uploaded it and all that stuff. So I try to make sure I squeeze every last bit out of these channelings before I'm done. And then I have these long recordings. So let's see what we get from the Whispers of the Ocean. And then I'll go ahead and pull from the Legendary Ladies. Calm down, you guys. You only want like one. Okay, that was like a billion. Yeah, that's way too many. All right, I think that was the same pile. I'm just going to go ahead and take this one on the top. All right, looking at the underbelly, and then why don't I just go ahead and see if Pele comes out. I'm just going to flip out if she does. Because I was flipping out during Virgo when she came out, and she was the only one who came out, and I was like, oh. Okay, she didn't come out, but one of the mermaids did. Okay. Looking at the underbelly, be sure that you are using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider taking time to organize yourself or perhaps a project you are working on and could use some fine-tuning. That's exactly what's going on. Commit to it. All right? You moved a little too fast before, but you got this. All right? Creation. This is exactly what you're trying to do here. Okay? This is all fire. Fire is creation. I'm feeling like this is kind of like Pele right here. She is creation. Okay? What are you trying to create? Esana lehi. Est sana sanat lehi. Est sanat lehi. Transformation. You are transforming yourself, okay? You are becoming something very different. Look at her hair. Look at the red around her. Boy, Pele is definitely here. Look at how similar those are. You are transforming yourself. She's got this round sun-looking thing behind her. She's got the sun here on her head. She's got all this long hair with fire in it. She's got long hair with shines in it. She's got leaves in her hair. She's got feathers. Come on, this is her. She's got bracelets. There's bracelets. Necklace. White top, white dress. This is her. Esanat Lehi for her. Both of them. Creation. Okay. The muses. Inspiration. Inspiration also comes. This is also the wands. Okay. This guy is inspired, okay? Fire is inspiration, definitely. What inspires you, okay? And then here is our mermaid, Sedna, cleansing, okay? Sedna went through a lot. She was betrayed by her father, okay? So this is, my goodness, this sadness may have something to do with your father when you were a child, okay? And what Sedna had to do was, I guess, is forgive. All right. How much control you have over this situation I can gauge by the number of major arcana to minor, and you have the moon, and that's it. So almost all of this is in your control. Remember, connect with Pele. She will help you. She will help you focus. She will help you be strong. She will help you get a hold of your emotions and, detach from the stuff that holds you back and just get you moving forward. And the next thing you know, you're going to be in this Knight of Wands energy, moving forward and creating. All right, so that's what I have for you at this time, Aquarius. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time.